Hi, this is Ken Renner, real estate broker here in the Santa Rita Ranch area in Liberty Hill in Central Texas. And if you don't know already by now, you probably know that I work with a lot of investors buying single family homes to build up a portfolio of income producing property for both wealth and also for legacy. And one of the things that I often get asked is how can start becoming an investor? How can I start on the road to becoming a real estate investor with single family homes? Let's start with that. Well, it's pretty simple. The best way is to start with buying your own primary residence, something that would fit within the parameters of a rental range. You know, something maybe between 1,500 and 2,000 square feet, and then maybe something that would rent out and give you positive cash flow if you did decide you wanted to move. So what we do is we have our clients buy their first house with maybe a minimum down payment, and 3.5-5% down. They get started that way. They get owner occupied rates, especially with these builders. It can be under 5.5%. We've actually seen as low as 3.99% fixed rate with one of our builders, and so that's really good. That's good cheap money. You're only putting 3 or 5% down, and so then you live there for a year and then go find your next house, maybe a little bit bigger, maybe, and then you move into that house and you get that house with owner occupied financing, and you lease the previous house out. And then a year from there, you can then uh, do it again, and you could buy a third house with a minimum down payment as an owner occupant. And so within 2 years, you could have two rental properties and a primary residence, all with owner occupied low interest rate financing and low down payment. I call this the gypsy strategy. And because it means that you have to move a couple times, and it's really great for younger people who are not quite, they haven't really established family and schools and that what have you. So I really love it when the next generation steps up to the plate and decides that home ownership and real estate is a good investment. So right now it's the big doom and gloom. The market's got prices are high, and the interest rates are high. Well, that's all changed. We've got great prices. We've got amazing interest rates, especially with our builder community, and and we are at the bottom of the market. What goes down will come up. It's right now we're not going to lose any more value here in Austin. My expert opinion, we're going to be pretty much staying stable, and then we're starting to see the typical rise of about 4 to 5% per year is on average the last 50 years. All right, Ken Renner, your real estate expert here in Santa Rita, and also don't forget to come to my home buying crash course, home buying and real estate investing crash course, April 25th at the Ranch House. Talk to you soon.